What's going on, guys? My name is Lieben, and today I'm going to be doing a quick and simple video on Meguiar's waterless wash and wax. The reason I'm doing this is basically just to test it out. I've really never used any waterless car wash or pretty much even heard of it until the last couple of weeks. And one of the reasons why I decided to try it out is to see if this would work for, let's say, someone in my conditions where I am right now in a garage. There's a couple cars in front of the garage, and let's say I didn't want to move all those cars. I just wanted to do a quick little wash in the car inside of the garage, how that would play out. Basically what I want to see is, does it require a lot of product? I don't want to have to spray so much that it's going to start dripping and making a big mess on the ground. But I also want to see if it's gonna scratch the paint or not, because I do know some products, they require you to have to spray down a lot of product so that you don't end up scraping the paint or damaging the paint. I want to see if I can use this and not have to apply so much where I make a mess, but it still keeps the condition of the car good. So right now I'm here with my 350Z right here, and if you guys can tell, this car, I went ahead and gave it a wash a couple days ago, and it came back into the garage after that. That was a traditional car wash. But what I didn't do, because I was in a hurry, I didn't go ahead and dry it down after. So if you guys can see, there is some water spots left on the car too. The car already is, and the paint is kind of in rough conditions already. There's a bunch of like paint chips and scratches all over the car. As you can see, there are some right there that was like something rubbed on top of the car. It has some paint chips along the front of the hood right here. It has a pretty big like scratch right there, along with another one right there. So like I said, the condition of this paint isn't the greatest, which is why I don't mind trying out this waterless car wash, because the condition of this hood can't get any worse unless that product was to literally like melt the paint off, which I doubt that's gonna do that. So I thought, why not go ahead and give it a shot. So if we look at the back of this bottle right here, here are the instructions. It's basically just saying to go ahead and mist the whatever surface you're going to be cleaning with this. Do one section at a time. It also says to go ahead and have 2 microfiber towels. The one I'm going to be using this bottom one to do the initial cleaning where it's going to be more damp and I'm removing the product. And then this one right here is just going to be the last final clean that I do when I'm removing the last little bit of product there is. And then it also says to go ahead and fold the towels in 4 like different sections. So basically how I have it right here. So when you do the first wipe, you'll use, like, let's say this side right here. Once this side gets pretty dirty with all of the dirt, you go ahead and flip it around and then go so forth. So basically you will have 8 different sections, because you have 4 sections in one side, then you go ahead and flip it around to the back side and you have 4 sections there as well. It also says to not let this go ahead and dry by itself onto the actual car paint. Make sure to wipe it off, because I'm guessing if you don't, you'll probably just end up having those same water spots that you have when you go to a car wash and don't actually clean off the water. So yeah, this seems pretty simple and straightforward. So I'll just go ahead and start to it and pretty much see the results that I get by using this. And also, the reason I am doing this is because I want to go ahead and actually prep the hood, so then I can go ahead and then clay bar it after, because I want to go ahead and use some rubbing compound and some polish and then wax. So hopefully I can get the hood to be looking better. In a couple videos past that I made, I actually went ahead and did the process of compounding, polishing, and waxing the sides that I had recently painted, which was the hood right here and then also the rear quarter panels on both sides. I really liked how that looked, so that kind of motivated me to go ahead and try to do the same thing with the hood to make it look better. But for right now, just go ahead and do the waterless car wash to go ahead and see how the before and after looks on the hood. Because on the product it says to go ahead and do it by sections and start from the top down, I'll go ahead and split up the car into 3 different sections. Right here is the left side, or I guess the right side, which is the passenger side. Then we got the middle section over there, and then we'll go ahead and do the driver's side last. And I'll go ahead and start from right here and then work my way down. And I will go ahead and now give it a couple sprays on the hood right here. It seems to be spraying on actually pretty thin, which is pretty good. And this thing actually smells really, really nice. It smells like, I would say, honestly, it smells a little bit like lime or lemon. Well, anyways, it says to go ahead and use your microfiber towel that you went ahead and folded in 4 sections and just kind of roll the dirt away. And I don't know if you can see right here, but there is some already. It seems that it's getting some of that dirt because the water that is coming down is, it turned from like a hazy white color to now brown right there. But I'll go ahead and take it off before it dries or kind of rolls down. And as you guys have just seen, I went ahead and now moved to the lower part of the hood. I'm just letting it kind of grab some of that dirt, and then I'll go ahead and use the wet microfiber towel to pick up the material. Because I recently washed the car and it's been kept here in the garage, it didn't have that much dirt, so I was actually able to get away with just using 2 sides, and there really isn't that much of dirt anywhere, which is a good thing. If this was a lot dirtier, then I would have had to use more sides. But now before it completely dries, I will use the other microfiber towel to go ahead and buff everything else out to have a completely clean look. And again, this one right here, there's not really much to see. It kind of does look a little bit dirtier because this is an older microfiber towel. I did go ahead and clean it though, so there isn't any dirt actually on this microfiber towel. That's mainly just stains, so I guess we'll continue on to the next section. Before I actually continue on to the next section, I want to show you what the difference are. If you guys see any difference, all I see is that it's a little bit cleaner, which I mean, that's what it's supposed to do, so that's a plus. But here you have the side I just went ahead and cleaned. Obviously, it wasn't going to take any of the scratches away, but a lot of the watermarks that it had, they're all gone basically. I don't see any of it. It might look a little bit more clear, but that also could be just some of the dust that the car had accumulated, falling off or being taken away with the microfiber towel. And if we go ahead and move on now to the next section, this right here is the middle of the hood. Again, this is where I saw the most watermarks right there, you can see. So now after I go ahead and clean this, I'm pretty sure it will look a lot different and closer to like that side right there. And of course, we haven't done anything on this side, so this looks the same as well. One of the things that I honestly did not expect was how strong and how nice this product actually smells. It actually has filled up the whole, I feel like pretty much the whole garage now smells like that. Now it's not so strong where it's irritating my nose or anything like that. It just gives it a really nice smell around the area. Alright, and now what you want to go ahead and make sure you don't forget is to actually flip the towel over, or the microfiber towel over, so you have a new space to actually work with. So I'll just go ahead and flip it over, and now I can go ahead and start cleaning down this middle section. Go ahead and give it a couple sprays here on the top section. Now give it a few seconds for it to go ahead and work its magic. Alright, and I'll go ahead and wipe it down. And now that the top half is done, I'll go ahead and spray down the bottom half. Again, I've gone ahead and flipped my microfiber towel, and I'll go ahead and wipe it clean now. Now that I've gotten rid of most of the excess, I can go ahead and now use this microfiber towel. Again, I went ahead and flipped it to a clean side to clean the remaining little bit that's left. And one of the things that I don't know if I explained well, but what I went ahead and saw some professionals that go ahead and detail cars do is when they go ahead and clean the material, they don't actually have like a flat surface. They go ahead and kind of roll it up as they're going. I don't know if you guys noticed that. At least I was trying to do it as I was going. The reason being is that if it picks up some dirt here on this area, you don't want it to be faced, because then you'll go ahead and just scrape it all the way down. So you want to be able to kind of roll it, so as you're picking up dirt and stuff like that, it's actually coming off of the car. And this top section that I just did, you can actually do see some little bit of dirt and stuff on here. Don't know if the camera's picking it up, but you can see some stuff there, which obviously, I don't know if it's the product that's working better or what, because you could then get another quick detailer and then go ahead and clean it off, and you probably would get some dirt too. I'd like to think that the product is working and picking up some more dirt than if it would have just been any other quick detailer. Okay, and now for the last spot. Alright guys, and that is it. I'll go ahead and show you guys the final product. Now it does look cleaner and it does look a little bit clear right here. You won't be able to see that through the camera, but that is actually an LED bulb that I have, and it actually in real life you can see the LEDs more clear. Right here it looks like, it just looks like some round hazy ball, but it does look a little bit clearer. And all of the watermarks are gone, so that is also a plus. So in total, this is my first product that I'm basically kind of testing out and reviewing, so I can't really say what it would be working better than, or if it works better than actually just washing your car. I don't believe that it would. I believe this is just like for, like I said, special instances, or when you can't actually have the option to washing your car with a bucket and water. I will say that one of the pluses is, like I said, that it smells really good, but I can't actually compare it to any other product. If anything, I would say that this product would actually help you if you're ever in a pinch. I don't know, maybe you need to give your car a quick detail and you're on the road. Maybe keep a bottle in your car and you can go ahead and wipe some of the grime that it has on there. Like I said, I'm not a professional. This is my first time using it, so I don't know how you would use it. I would say if you have any like actual real dirt on your car, or like with most cars, how you get the dirt behind the wheels, I don't think that would be a smart thing to do, because at that point you're kind of cleaning off rocks and stuff like that come off of the ground, which that would probably damage your car more than it actually helps cleaning it. One thing that I found out and I did like was that I honestly did not use that much of this product at all. If you can see right here, there's hardly anything gone, and I was able to clean this whole hood right here. So a good thing is that it seems to be very, and it actually says it right here, high lubricity. And it did seem like that too, because as I was cleaning it off, it didn't feel like anything was actually scraping on it. And like I said, I didn't have to use hardly any for the whole hood. So that is a plus on this product, at least for me. But yeah, now that at least the hood is finally clean, I can go ahead and show you guys why I want to go ahead and wax the car. And that is because if you can hear this right now, that pretty much sounds like sandpaper. And what I went ahead and found out was that once you clean all of the like impurities that the paint has stuck onto it, it should sound a lot more like this side that I've actually gone ahead and polished and waxed, which basically you can't really even hear anything. So that was the main reason why I wanted to go ahead and try out this product first, to see if I could go ahead and clean the car without having to take it back out and having to wash it. And it seemed to have done the job. So that's basically going to be it for today's video. If you guys want to go ahead and stick around, and maybe here in the next few days or weeks, I'll go ahead and upload another video of me actually clay barring the car, polishing it, and actually compounding it. But for right now, that's going to be it, guys. If you guys liked the video, please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Repeat after me.